just needs to rotate the strike early on. As they get settled into their innings. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Right out of the middle of the bat. Finds the fielder with that shot. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Marsh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, well, don't even bother running. 7 runs added in that over. The Super Giants are 7 for 1.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Jensen, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nicked it. That's a confident appeal. And gone. A brilliant catch in the slips. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Jensen will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Straight to the fielder. "11 runs added there. The Super Giants are 18 for 2.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Onto that early. That could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Cuts that off well in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The crowd is electric right now. Shot. Should be runs here. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Super Giants are 29 for 2.
It's a strong combination at the top of the order, and they're showing why so far.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Big edge. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's the over. The Super Giants are 41 for 2.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Stoinis coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Drilled that one away. Wadhira with a beautiful piece of fielding.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. And there's a lot to think about now.
Batters are set, and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
Maxwell, the spinner, coming into the attack. He was quick onto that in the infield.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Six runs added there. The Super Giants are 55 for 2.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merit. Very good power play.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Punjab with a massive shout. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
End of the over. The Super Giants are 66 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That's a boundary save for sure.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Nicely played. Runs one. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Good shot, a beauty. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Got that away nicely. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Wow, that's missed the lot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. The Super Giants, 101 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Square cut. Finds point. No run. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Shot, should be runs here. Nicked it. Pooran staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Small outside edge and taken. Punjab get the wicket. And taken. Superb bowling. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Edge, but it drops safely. They'll get at least one here. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Miller will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. That is quite extraordinary. Miller, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Nearly gets the edge. Bra with a great delivery there. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though.
That was a good, strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
There'll be runs here.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. And no need for the fielders to chase that one.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Massive outside edge. End of the over. The Super Giants are 125 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will he reply?
Punjab with a massive shout. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Misses everything. Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Stoinis coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Straight to the fielder. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Nicked it. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Owen back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it. Chance to run two.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Overstepping. Just a little too eager on that delivery.
We're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Edge, but it drops safely.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Jansen back into the attack. Cuts that off well in the infield. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good shot. A beauty. Oh, that just didn't stick. Went for the extra pace and over-pitched. Miller takes advantage with a great shot through the leg side. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. The Super Giants, 210 for 5.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Stoinis coming back into the attack has done well so far. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Stoinis needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Massive outside edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the hundred's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Middled that one. Great timing. Shot. Should be runs here. Could be close. And dropped. Nicely played. Runs one. Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Oh, I thought that was past him, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Gone. Oh, well, that's a bit unlucky. Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Edged. What a ball. Jensen with a huge appeal. Small outside edge and taken. Punjab get the wicket. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Hit that one on the arc. A fabulous drive for 6.
And that's the end of the innings. The Super Giants have set a target of 234 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Wow, that's missed a lot. The crowd is electric right now. Went for the drive, complete miss. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Oh, that's close. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Going with pace now. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Khan with a great delivery there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Punjab are 2 for 1.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Owen is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That over improves their economy rate a bit. They needed it. It was starting to get somewhat messy.
3 down in the second innings, and it seems like they've stalled out here in the chase. Need to start looking at rotating the strike more at the least.
No, terrible shot. They'll get at least one here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Misses everything. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. They've gone up here. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Khan over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
As on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
End of another disappointing over. Pant has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
That marks the end of the 4th over of the power play, and they're really stuck in quicksand, falling behind the required run rate. And plenty of dot balls does not equal a great power play for the batters. Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely. How will the bowler respond?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Well, that over improves their economy rate somewhat. Still work to be done, though.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have the batters in line at the moment.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. He's quick onto that in the infield. Bowling fielders look really confident. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. That's a confident appeal. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added, Punjab are 20 for 3.
Final over completed in the power play, and much like my books to read list, they're falling behind.
Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when your leak runs like that.
Working the occasional singles, the odd boundary, but they just have to find something and gather momentum to get into this match.
Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Marsh with a huge appeal. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Marsh over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over. Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Pant, I'm sure, will be on to their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot. Maxwell on the way to the crease. Won't be facing just yet, though. They've gone up here. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle. A big one, 12 runs out of there. Punjab are 45 for 6.
Working the occasional singles, the odd boundary, but they just have to find something and gather momentum to get into this match. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, my, that's racing away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Wow, that's missed a lot. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. The crowd is electric right now. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good return back from the deep.
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Nearly gets the edge. Joseph with a great delivery there. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery. Stoinis comes into bat, has performed well over the last few matches and looks in really good touch. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Chance to run two. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Markram straight through them. Batter was late on that one. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Joseph with a beautiful piece of fielding. Expensive over that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical rethink. The batter's confidence is really growing.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders have no chance.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Jensen, it's plenty from these bowlers.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Graf, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.